When she emerged with cowboy-themed sheets after intimate encounters with 2 different spiders, she found Quint already inside. "Pepe let me in." Her brother eyed the goat with suspicion. Pepe nodded in acknowledgement. Quint leaned in to whisper, "I don't think he's a normal goat." Norah waited for Pepe to start chewing a hole in her sofa before nodding in agreement. "Where's Hazel?" she asked. The supermodel had come to their rescue in a pinch during the battle with Saxon, and Quint had brought her up in every conversation since. His expression cooled. He wended his way to the sofa, pushed the goat gently aside, and flung himself face down on a crocheted pillow. "Bad news." "She's ghosting me." His words were muffled by the pillow. "What did you bring for the potluck?" Norah asked, in an attempt to keep things cheerful. Quint moaned. "I was too sad to bake." Norah wrinkled her nose. Quint's complaints about women tended to be of the, why do they keep texting me when we've only gone out on 6 dates variety. She cared about him, but she also cared about the success of this potluck, and Quint was the only reliable cook in the family. "Vesta, play Leonard Cohen," Quint said into the pillow. Norah's magical virtual assistant blinked to life and floated into the middle of the room. The opening bars of Avalanche cast their gloom over the room. "Vesta, ignore my brother's depressing music suggestion and play something fun," Norah corrected. The music changed to an upbeat pop song by Rusalka, America's #1 siren pop star. She shouted to Cleo, "Hey, this is the pop star who gave me your sneakers." Cleo twirled in a zippy spiral. The song was catchy, and she was distracted from spreading the bedsheet on the coffee table/coffin. When Norah was done, she sneaked into the kitchen to snoop on Hazel's social media. Her brother and the fire elemental had seemed mutually smitten, but maybe things had cooled. She found the answer. Hazel had posted a series of photos from her second Alexander McQueen campaign. In the muted, ethereal images, Hazel posed with a water elemental in a series of increasingly intimate portraits. In the last one, she floated in a mountain lake, on fire, entwined with the water elemental model. Steam rose from where their skin touched. Norah blinked away the urge to take a cold shower. She slipped her phone back into her pocket and returned to the living room, then plopped down on the arm of the sofa and patted Quint's head. There. I'm sure you'll meet another model." "I don't want another model. I want Hazel," he whined. Norah rolled her eyes. "Buck up, bucko. People are going to be upset when they find out you didn't bake, so try not to drag this party down." Quint groaned and buried his head in the sofa cushions. There was another knock on the door. Norah sighed and pointed at her brother. "Pepe, can you get him up?" The goat's slit-pupiled eyes brightened. He leapt gracefully onto the sofa and poked Quint's prone form with a small hoof. Cries of, "That's my kidney," faded as Norah opened the door to Stan and a person in an opaque black head-to-toe suit. "Hey, Norah," the muffled female said. Norah's eyebrows rose. "Hey, Minnie." Having the vampire don a full-body blackout suit was a huge honor. She had, on multiple occasions, referred to the protective suits as sweltering death traps from the brightest pits of hell, but had made an exception for the cube-shaped pixie. "Minnie! High five!" Cleo zoomed into the room and slapped one of her Hermes tennis shoes against Minnie's black-gloved palm. Stan raised a lemon tart and a bottle of wine. "Where should I put these?" Norah ushered the 2 new arrivals into the living room, where horses galloped across the bedsheet draped over Saxon's coffin. "Is it a theme party? I should have dug up my old chaps and spurs from the 1950s. The woman in the blackout suit snorted. Stan and chaps would be a striking image. Maybe Norah had missed an opportunity.